Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review. Today we're taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bebop, the pig-headed mutant. This is obviously Bebop from Bebop and Rocksteady that we remember as a kid. They have now come into the new Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, and I was very excited. Now, people are either going to love this character or they're going to hate this character. He is very different from the one we remember from the 80s and 90s. But you've got to change things up in order to sell it, I suppose, right? So this is the new take on the character Bebop. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Bebop in the packaging, and yeah, he's definitely different. I'm not sure about this guy. We've got the new blister art, which is definitely interesting. I'll compare this to the original blister art to show the difference between the two. But we've got the turtles up here. It's got Bebop down here. We've got the figure in the package. It comes with some accessory pieces. Yeah, so just kind of a close-up. There he is, looking all piggy, very skinny. Kind of the turtles there. And then we've got Nickelodeon. Here's the back of the package. Again, kind of the same setup where we've got all the good guys here, all the bad guys here, who's available. We've got a write-up here on Bebop, which is kind of interesting. Definitely a great episode if you've not seen that. Here is the write-up for Bebop. If you want to pause and read that, you can. And then here are all the good guys in that wave that you can pick up. And then here is all of the bad guys in the wave that you can currently pick up, which is definitely cool. So let's compare this packaging to the original. Here we have Bebop in the new style of box art with the neutralizer in the original style. And again, I'm just more partial to the original box art, I think. I like the dark purple. It's just more compact. It's a lot slicker looking, but I am digging the new way they've got the names printed out. It's a lot larger, a lot bolder, and sticks out, and I appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get Bebop out of the box and see what we think. Here we have Bebop out of the box, and I gotta say, I like the figure a lot more in hand than I initially thought I was going to. In the show, he's just way super skinny, and this figure is actually a little bit beefier than what we get on the show itself, which is kind of interesting. The sculpt on it is good, and it has some gimmicks to it. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Yeah, definitely interesting. He is, like I said, a lot bulkier here than the show. Imagine that. If you have not seen the episode, definitely check it out. I do like the sculpt. They did a pretty good job with it, and they really changed Bebop up. He's kind of got this Chris Tucker, Kevin Hart kind of super comic personality. He hates the name Bebop, which is hilarious. And I mean, he goes pretty well with the new Rocksteady. I do like it. He's got this weird techno suit that Baxter has got, like laser guns and invisibility and all kinds of weird stuff, and it's got a lot of glowing purple on it, which looks pretty cool on the show. But the lasers and the ride around light beams are just kind of over the top for me. He does come with a couple little accessories that I'm not really sure what they are. He's got this little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a communicator or what, and it's got a little Z on it, which is kind of interesting. He also has this grenade-looking egg thing that also has a little Z on it. So yeah, if you know what those are, leave a comment below. I'd be really interested. The figure itself looks pretty good. The paint on this one, on the visor, is a little eh. It's a techno visor, which is really cool. I like the pig sculpt. I think they did a good job with that. You can see some of the purple paint picks here. He's got this little silver piece. then he's got the purple here, but he should have the purple here on the arm and also on the legs, and that would have really helped this figure out a lot, I think. But overall, not too terribly bad. The other thing about this figure that really surprised me is the articulation. You obviously have the head, but the arms go up and down, as well as forward and back. The legs also, the knees are articulated, and he has a hip swivel. And that really, really surprised me. So he's probably one of the more articulated figures that we get out of the series. He was rattling, and I couldn't figure out why. If you look on the back of the figure, he's got this little wheel, which is strange. And he also has these little wheels down there. And the box really doesn't tell you what to do with it. I suppose you can put him on his back. If I could get this to focus. Hello, focus. Focus. Let's try it this way. There we go. You could put him on his back and roll it. I don't know. He kind of glides around on the show on these laser beams, which is pretty strange. So I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to be, but it's interesting. If you know why the wheels are there, leave a comment down below. For comparison, here is Bebop with Leonardo and Raphael. And the biggest issue is the height, man. This guy is just too short. That's the consistent problem with the villains. They're just not big enough to the turtles. They're just towering over the turtles in the show, and unfortunately, due to size limitations of the packaging or whatever the reason is, we always get the villains just too small. And here he is with Donatello and Michelangelo. Again, they look really cool together. He's just not tall enough. Here's Bebop with Rocket Raccoon and Groot from the Marvel Infinite series. And here we have Bebop with the Shredder 2.0 version. And they look pretty decent together. Again, he's just a little bit too small. I think he should at least be Shredder's height. I know he's a lot skinnier, but he's just too short for me. And finally, here we have Bebop and Rocksteady together. Definitely do like the two paired up. You gotta have Bebop if you've got Rocksteady. Of the two figures, I definitely think this one's the stronger of the figures, no pun intended. But they're definitely a nice update of the duo. And rumor has it, they're going to make an appearance in the new sequel to the reboot Turtles that we got last year. So that's kind of fun. So is Bebop a figure that you want in your Turtles collection? Well, if you're an old school Turtles fan, you definitely want Bebop and Rocksteady. They are different, and while Bebop here I think is the weaker of the two, if you get one, you gotta have the other in my opinion. So they're not that expensive, you might as well pick them both up if you can. So there he is, Bebop from the new Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you guys like this, definitely thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, especially on this new redesign of Bebop. He is very different. What do you guys think of him? Definitely share my videos, subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future.